Good morning. After a long time, investors had something to cheer about in Infosys results. The IT titan came out with strong Q2 earnings and improved guidance. The stock surged and other IT shares also joined the party. Reports talk of a cartel active on the counter and that the cartel may look at pushing other heavyweights too depending on the results. Such was the enthusiasm that market chose to ignore the disappointing IIP numbers. This morning, we are looking at another positive opening spurred by gains in Western markets. US and European indices advanced on the growing hopes that Europe may finally be getting a handle over its credit crisis. Asian markets too are mostly higher today. Slovakia is set to approve Europe's enhanced bailout fund, completing the ratification process across the 17-member Eurozone. The European Commission has laid out a plan for reinforcement of crisis-hit banks, payout of a sixth loan tranche of Greece, and a faster start for a permanent rescue fund. Meanwhile, the Fed too seems to have left the door open for QE3 in the near future, according to the latest FOMC minutes. So the risk trade is back in vogue, at least for the time being. Markets could head much higher if the overseas news flows remain encouraging. Due to all the little euphoria, stay alert and don't get carried away as yet. FIs were net buyers of Rs 5.95 billion in the cash segment on Wednesday, according to the NSE data. The domestic institutions were net sellers at Rs 1.06 billion on the same day. FIs were net buyers of Rs 14.43 billion in the F&O segment, according to the NSE website. The foreign funds were net buyers of Rs 1.83 billion in the cash segment on Tuesday. China's export rose 17.1% in September from a year earlier, compared to a 24.5% rise in August. Analysts had forecast a 20.3% rise. Imports gained 20.9% from a year earlier, easing from 30.2% rise in August and is short of the median forecast for a 23.7% rise. The Bank of Korea has kept its key rate on hold at 3.25% for the fourth straight month. The move was widely expected by markets and economists. Australia's unemployment rate fell to 5.2% in September from 5.3% in August. Economists had forecast an unemployment rate of 5.3% for the month, according to the reports. The Australian dollar rose following the job data. The US Congress has cleared legislation for US free trade agreements with South Korea, Colombia, and Panama. Moving on to our recommendations, the technical calls for the day are: we advise buying LIC Housing Finance above Rs 229 with a stop loss placed at Rs 224 and for the target price of Rs 240. We recommend buying ITC in the range of Rs 201 to Rs 202 with a stop loss of Rs 198 and for the target price of Rs 210. Our derivative strategy for the day are: long Volta's October futures between Rs 101 to Rs 102 for a target price of Rs 106 and a stop loss placed at Rs 98.5. Long DV's Lab October futures between Rs 743 to Rs 745 for the target price of Rs 767 and with a stop loss placed at Rs 731. Thank you. Wish you have a great day ahead.